Hey familia, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. This is a glute video, so let's begin. As you see here, I am in the Stairmaster. Typically in all my leg day or glute days, I start with the Stairmaster just to warm up my legs, and I'll do about 5 to 10 minutes here. As you see, I'm walking up like for 2 minutes, and then I'll start doing kickbacks. So I do 1 minute kickbacks, 1 minute rest, 1 minute kickbacks, like that, and I'll do that typically for either 5 or 10 minutes. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Alright, so we're starting off with my favorite machine in the world, the abductors. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, here's my Instagram. You know I live by this machine, and I'm always doing it on my glute days. So here I pretty much like to go pretty heavy most of the time. I usually up my weight by 5 or 10 pounds each week. If you're not upping your weight, you're not growing, so just keep that in mind. I want you guys to really sit at the edge here and push with your thighs. Make sure this whole movement is being felt in your glutes. If you're not feeling it in your glutes, you're not doing it correctly and you're wasting your time. I see a lot of people doing this wrong, and just look back at this video for reference if you guys need any help. Another exercise that I love is a reverse abductor. Honestly, I know this exercise is pretty awkward, but if you don't care what anyone thinks of you at the gym, I would highly recommend it. I love this one just as the sitting abductor. It will change your glutes' lives for sure. Alright, so we're moving on to the Smith machine sumo deadlifts. Here you can do it on a Smith machine, and if you don't have one, you can just grab a barbell. I added a little board under me because my Smith machine doesn't really go that low, and I wanted to get that deep stretch. So typically what I do for glute days when I'm having like a heavy one, I'll do a couple heavy exercises in the beginning, and then I'll do 1 to 3 isolation workouts, because when you're doing isolation workouts, you're isolating your glutes, rather than when doing compound movements, you're working more than one muscle, and typically quads or hamstrings take over. Alright, so we're moving on to another Smith machine exercise, and I call these the glute push. I'm not sure if this is what they're actually called, but I don't really care. I love this exercise. It has really changed my glutes. I'm not even kidding. So if you guys want to try something new, and I know this is weird and it looks awkward and people are going to look at you, but whatever, your glutes are going to think it was just another one of those exercises that a lot of people don't do. But it really does target your glutes in a way that squats or deadlifts won't do it. So you kind of have to play with the bar and make sure that it doesn't like hook on the little hooks. But once you get the hang of it, you can definitely do it. And just start low and then make your way up with weights. Okay, so we're doing the rope pull-throughs now. I'm sure you've seen these. These are pretty popular on Instagram. I really like these for targeting my glutes. And I don't go too heavy here because I find that my hamstrings kind of take over. So go a little bit low on the weight, and make sure you're doing that ugly butt squeeze, which is honestly the best thing for your glutes. I know it's ugly, but who cares? No one's watching. So here I did 4 sets of 10. And again, I kept it low on the weight. Okay, we're moving on to our last exercise, cable kickbacks. And I really used to never do these, but I started doing them again. and I think it was because I was doing them wrong, and I really wasn't getting that full back straight when I was doing these, so my lower back was hurting. So if you guys are having lower back pain, honestly try doing it like this. A lot of people do it differently, and I don't know how, because my back would hurt. But yeah, so here I don't go too heavy. I try to focus on that squeeze at the top, so I'm doing about like 10 to 15 pounds. And that completes our video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're sticking around to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.